Hello everybody, welcome back to this today's episode of Empire Total War. Nearly completely screwed up my intro there, to apologise. So, last episode, in case you missed it, we had a little bit of a twist in the tale. Austria have accepted a peace agreement with us. We obviously did considerable amounts of damage to them during our battles and skirmishes that we've had with them in the past, and it's forced them to accept a peace treaty. They actually became indifferent on our rank, on our attitudes in our diplomacy screen. So I attempted to get a trade agreement with them, which they accepted, and now they are friendly. So considering the past hostilities, we are friendly with the Austrians now, and we have I think it was like a good 2,000 trade coming in from them. Unfortunately, Greece rose up and is now a power in this peninsula, so I obviously should have left my forces in Patras just until the workers' force were much happier than what they were. So I do have some troops heading down to Athens just to help out, and then we'll try and quell this rebellion and retake that province there. Now that I have a peace treaty with Austria, I'm actually going to use the time available to expand in the east. So I'm going to be going and attacking the Persians and Georgia, and then I'm also going to be, after that, heading northwards into Russia, hopefully. But at the moment, we are taking the far eastern provinces, which is Baluchistan, and then I'll be heading over to Kabul in Afghanistan, up in the north. So at the moment, Baluchistan is our target. I have a spy heading to Kabul just to see what's around. Yeah. Bit of an eventful sort of last 10 minutes or so of the episode yet last time. But it's not been too bad. I'm a bit surprised that Austria accepted peace. I was literally flicking through the diplomacy screen, seeing how many of the factions that are hostile towards us would be willing to accept peace. Austria was the only one. There are factions that I haven't even fought against yet, and they didn't accept a peace treaty, whereas Austria did. So, yeah, I was kind of a bit surprised about that. I didn't even realise that I was asking Austria for a peace treaty. I was kind of just sort of going down the list and clicking. I wasn't really paying much attention, and then I realised when I sent them the peace treaty request, and then things have developed from there. So it looks like they're putting a lot of their troops over in, is that Prebourg? I don't know is that how you pronounce that? Regardless, it could possibly mean that my army that's in that fort on my frontier could head up to that Austrian province. I don't know what the name of it is, though. So the Persians do have quite a large army there just in Georgia's territory. Genoa. I have a single ship. I don't really think I have very many ships myself, so can't really say anything. Hello. Oh, apparently it's relatively balanced, but somehow I doubt this. So, not going to. So they're going to raid my port. Okay. Oh, they're laying siege now. How dare they raid my stuff? Trade agreement cancelled with Prussia. And Austria. What? Why? Why? I'm guessing it ended with Prussia because I have no way of getting trade from them. There's no clear path. Ah, maybe that's why. Excuse me. But why did Austria cancel it? Hey, what you doing? Now I've got it back. Now they're very friendly. Why the hell did you cancel that? See, that's getting me a good 1,200 income. How dare you?
Hazırlanın. Marş. Efendim. İleri marş.
If I could get my troops to Patras over there, that'd be pretty funny. While they're besieging me in Athens, I just go and take their town. That would actually, I'm pretty sure, wipe out the enemy army. So if we can do that, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, I was upgrading a lot of farms as well, wasn't I? That is something else I've been doing. Okay. Let's just retrain all of these guys. Right, so
Emirlerinizi yerine getirmeye hazırım. Baş üstüne. Emirleriniz gölge gibi.
still out of range of Kabul, so we can't see them yet. Gonna carry on laying siege to that for a little while longer.
Efendim. Hazırlanın. Marş. Yerlerinize.
Okay, is there any other diplomacy that I can do? No, the only other one is Sweden, and they don't want anything. They don't want trade from me, so
Hedefim nedir?
that's a shame.
Düşmana sessizce yaklaşıyorum. Sessizce bekliyorum.
Okay. So yeah, I'll see if I can get my force, that little force past Athens and to Patras. See if we can take that back before the siege of Athens crumbles. Into their favour, I mean. That is unless, of course, they attack me in this turn. That's a massive Russian force right there. I don't want to take that on. Don't know where the Persians are going. The Venetians have a pretty large army as well. Not such a large navy, but they do have a large army.
Düşman gemisi yaklaşıyor.
Aha. So their reinforcements get into the fight. I mean, I could wipe out this initial force pretty quickly. It's these reinforcements I don't know about. I guess if I fought this one and did as much damage as I could, I could then attack the besieging army a second time with my garrison force. Okay, let's see what damage we can do. I'd rather fight this one and do whatever damage possible, and then and still lose, and then be able to attack them afterwards. But we can easily wipe out this initial force of 200. So I'm not worried about that. By the way, if my voice is a little bit croaky today, I do apologise. It is like first thing in the morning for me. I've not long been awake. Okay. It's weird because on the minimap we're now facing downwards rather than by. If you look at where the camera points, this apparently is northwards, and this is south. Look at all these walls up here. We got a lovely defensive hill up here. We can definitely form on the top of up here. Can't form any troops along there. That would be amazing. If we could just form lines of infantry along this ridge, that'd be fantastic. They wouldn't be able to get us, except without cannons. So I could
Baş üstüne.
So the edge of the map is up here. So we've got this entire... So they would have to get behind us, they would have to come up this side. But I have the feeling that the enemy reinforcements are going to be coming in from behind us anyway. So I'll form up my infantry here for the moment. There's the enemy troops. And enemy reinforcements are right next to us. Holy crap. Form square. Why can't you form square? What the hell? Why aren't they able to form square? Why can't you form... I can... Oh my god, this is... Enemy generals killed. Why can't they form square? Why? Past battles they've had the option. What on earth is going on? Well, this is just ridiculous. We've been able to form square in the past. I've not ever used it. Oh, don't do this, you... No, you sons of... Ah, you assholes. The hell is this kind of result? What is going on? Get back in the fight, you bastards. Charge, Janissaries. Come on, get back here. There's nearly 400 of you. Oh, you got two. They got two chevrons as well. So it's not like they're new recruits or anything. Go force that cavalry away. Wow, thank you for coming back into the fight. You cowards. Oh, wow. And we got hit in the back by cavalry. Well, that's that battle screwed up. What kind of... Jesus. That was just a load of rubbish. That's beyond rubbish. But I'm not going to say words. They spawned right there. I mean, what kind of crap was that? And I lost the entire force. Oh, that's just fantastic. Thank you for nothing, you absolute jackasses. Should have just retreated. How are they still in range? Come on. Oh, great. And now Athens has no garrison. You sons. Oh, my absolute god. What a load of bull. Right. Okay, I'm pissed. Right, let's get this army over here now. How is that even fair? The fact that this army is entirely in range of this force. Why is that even fair? The distance between Athens and this force is shorter than that army and this force. So in real time, if this army was to march out of Athens and attack this force, they would get there and attack them before this army could even march south to help them out. In real time. So, oh, Austria, don't... Oh, you know what, I've given up with Austria for the time being. Austria, you and I are on very, very thin ice right now. My attitude has deteriorated considerably after that absolute bombshell of a skirmish. Do not test my patience. Two turns. You know what, screw it. I'm just going to let them siege it out. Get some more economic buildings going. Yeah, see, I've got the square wall formation. So why did my riflemen not form square on that ridge line? It's not like they were obstructed by anything. It just made no sense. They should have been able to do it. Oh boy. Right, so this army I'll likely send north to Ardabil in Azerbaijan. See what happens in this turn flip. More crappy shenanigans, I expect. I think we should be going up to the next tier of military research because I think we only had one left. Aggressor, Poland-Lithuania against the Crimean Khanate. Why are you attacking my allies? Only problem is that the Crimeans are really... There's not really a lot of them left. That's 4 factions I'd end up going to war with. No, 5 if you include Poland-Lithuania. I'm sorry, Crimean, I'm going to have to decline. I don't want to end up going to war with 5 additional factions. And also Russia moved in and took them anyway, so doesn't even matter. It's a good thing I declined. Otherwise I'd now be at war with 5 additional factions, for no apparent reason. Alright, okay, so they're attacking outwards. Reinforcements, 600 archers. Cool. We need to take care of those mortars. Definitely. We'll see what the terrain's like. Against archers, I should be okay. In terms of firepower, I should be fine. It's just those mortars. I need to get my general around there and take care of those mortars. I realised that what I should have done in that skirmish was when I realised I couldn't go into square formation and they ended up fighting, I should have told my units to use their bayonets, plug bayonets. That's what I should have done, and I didn't. So that was a definite mistake on my part. The mortars are right there. Huh. I can't advance them forward. Wow, I never get that accurate with mortars. How the hell? Oh, frickin' AI. Cheating scumbag. Apparently there's a path down this cliff face which I can't use, which is totally fair. Incoming mortar rounds. I hate the fact the AI gets to cheat in these games. It's so annoying. I never get that accurate with mortars. My mortars always miss. Super unfair. He's a swordsman. Oh, we forced the bowman to retreat already. Nice. Are you in range of that mortar team? You able to open fire? Yes, you are. Excellent. Right, camels are in position over here. Let's run them this way. Gotcha. Huh, they actually have a line infantry unit. Charge, camels, charge! Nice. Oh, we don't even need plug bayonets. We have the ring bayonets. Okay, so I wouldn't have needed to worry about that tactic then. Just those guys over here. Go, General, go. Do. Nice. Enemy general killed in battle. Forgot to tell my infantry to not fire at will, but never mind. We took out a few. Forced them to retreat, so we'll just run them all down. Well, we'll run loads of them down. Awesome. So we actually won a battle this time. Excellent. 964 for 210. Reinforcement army destroyed. Garrison severely depleted. Agent recruited. Over here. Well, at least I now have a spy that I can use against the Austrians. Let's head up here. Unit recruited, so military technology. Construction report. A new port emerges. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Could get a local fishery. Could get a trading port. Or I could get a shipyard. I might go for a shipyard. I don't think I have like one of those yet. They still haven't repaired that factory from when they took... They haven't repaired anything. Wow. I'm surprised there hasn't been an uprising.
Suikastçı hazır. Emirleriniz
Apparently the people are happy with the destruction.
ölümle oynuyorum.
Right, let's get this technology sorted. So... Okay, apparently we don't go to the next tier. I've not met the building or technology requirements.
Hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Lordum.
Right, we can attack this force now, thankfully.
Zafer bizim. İleri marş. Savaşa hazırlanın.
Okie dokie, that's quite a large force in the garrison there.
Efendim. Hazırlanın. Marş. Çadır kuruyorum.
We'll lay siege to that place next turn. In the meantime,
Yerleşim yeri kuşatıldı. Zafer. Saldırın.
we'll take this place. Excellent. So now we just need to see what's at Kabul.
Hedef var mı? Emirleriniz
Nothing at all. Nope, might as well retrain my army.
hazırım ve emirlerinizi bekliyorum.
So I need to recruit a couple of the Muslims next turn, just to keep the people happy. Pikemen. Let's do that. Okay, so once we take Kabul, they will only have two provinces left. Azerbaijan and Yerevan. Yerevan, which used to belong to me.
İleri marş.
People are relatively happy here. So if I was to leave a unit behind. Now I'll recruit a unit in the next turn. That's fine.
Marş.
I'll just move up.
Dur.
Tell you what, let's not build that mine for the moment. We'll use the money to build a couple of troops here as a garrison. Or a troop. That's fine for me.
Efendim emirleriniz.
159, 299, 75, 411, 3. Okay, so it looks like I can retrain all but 3 of my units in that force. Cool. Okay, so thanks for watching this episode, guys. See you in the next one, where we will be attempting to retake Patras to recolonize the whole of Greece, and we'll also be heading towards Kabul and also towards Azerbaijan as well. So we're going to be doing a lot of reconquest and a lot of new conquests. in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.